Hello, hello, welcome. My name is Brooke Norland. I am your social selling bestie here to help you connect the dots in your online business. And today our topic is target customers. You may hear them referred to as ideal clients or your customer avatar. It has a million different names, but really it boils down to the exact same thing. And I want to talk about not what one is today, though we'll define it really quick. So just so everyone's on the same page, but what I've learned about them in real time in my own business, doing the things. Okay. What exactly have I learned? What have I taken away from 18 years of being preached at what it is and actually coming to this place where I fully understand it? It took me some time. It took me some time. So I want to talk about that journey. So buckle up and let's do it. So first of all, what is a target customer? It is a person that you create all of your content for. It's the person that you really ideally want to work with, that perfect client, the perfect customer, the person that you curate and create your products for. And if you don't create your own products, if you're someone who sells products for someone else, it's how you present the products to the person. It's everything. That person you're presenting those products to is your target customer. The person that you're talking to every single time that you open up your computer screen or your phone and share anything in your business, you are speaking to that person, the target customer. Now, what the target customer is not is many people. It is one person. And I know from personal experience how this feels, and what this means. So when someone says you're talking to one person, you get it, right? I mean, you understand that when you narrow in on who that person is and what their personality is, what they love and what they don't love, what makes them laugh, what they really desire, what are their hopes and their dreams, what brings them joy, what holds them back, all of those things. When you understand that, you understand who your target customer is, but you also understand that when you do this, when you define this person, you feel like you're leaving everybody else out except for this person. And even if you know in your heart of hearts, in your soul of souls, that when you do this, you're actually going to pull people closer, or people have told you that as you speak to this person, you're going to pull your more people close to you, you still kind of just don't quite believe it. And I had been that person forever. And when I finally decided to commit to building a very detailed profile, the things that I found incredibly, like, so much easier was astounding. And the results that you get when you start talking to that person so specifically are astounding. They are not instant. They are sometimes even scary, because you start talking to this person and things change in your business, right? Because I have done this multiple times in my business. I've gotten really specific. I started talking to this person and then I see my follower count drop and I panic. But what I didn't necessarily take into account is that my engagement was going up. The people in my inbox were going up. Like the amount of people talking in my inbox were going up. But on top of that, I want to talk about what it's like in your business, not necessarily related to those metrics, not necessarily even related to sales. I want to talk about what it's like when you start creating content for this specific person. This is where I started to have the most light bulbs. It should have been better sales. It should have been better contact and engagement with my customers. It should have been all of those things. But for some reason, for me, it wasn't. It wasn't those things. For me, it's when I sit down and make a plan in my business. When I know specifically who I'm talking to, that stuff what I want to post, what I want to talk about just flows out of me. And it's also this incredible filter, because there is often this really difficult task of having to balance personal, business, humor, entertainment kind of stuff. How do I put this all together and make it still cohesive inside of my business and still share the things I want to share, still be open and honest and candid about the things that I want to share? How do I balance all of that? When I have this customer so well defined, I already have my answer and I don't have to overthink it. That was the key for me, is overthinking when it came to content creation was gone. Gone, because there is no question. It's the question simple, I should say, is what it really is. It's, if I make this, will my ideal client, and mine is named Emily. Why? I don't know. It's just what came to mind. Will Emily make use of this? Will it make her laugh? Will it make her feel something? Will it help her? Will she find it interesting? And if the answer is yes, then I post it. If the answer is no, she probably wouldn't, then I don't. There is no need to overthink anything else. And when I sit down to actually create a plan to create, like, what am I going to talk about? What are my goals? What am I going to do? It's even easier. It's even easier because I think to myself, okay, the month of January, as a business owner, I think to myself, in the month of January of 2024, my goal is to sell X amount of dollars, right? And that's how we sit down and make these goals. I need to make this much money in January in order to pay my bills, right? So that's the goal. Or to, create this income, to do this extra thing, whatever it is. That's what our mind is on. When I say, okay, that's what I need to make. So in order to do that, I need to help Emily get to this point. She needs to get here so that she needs the product that I've created and buys the product I've created and uses the product I've created so that she has good results, so that she comes back for more, so that she is constantly, it's easy then. It's easy. All right. So I've created this product for Emily, or I have this product for Emily. Let's just say, for me, it's a little different. If you're not someone creating your own products, let's talk about that. Let's talk if you're a direct seller, for instance, and you sell makeup. Okay, I need to sell Emily, or the Emilys of the internet. I need to sell 15 eyeshadow palettes in the month of January in order for me to hit my goals. All right, what does Emily need to hear in order for her to want to buy this eyeshadow palette? Why does Emily need this eyeshadow palette? Maybe she doesn't need this eyeshadow palette. Should I change what I'm talking about because Emily's not in the market for that? Maybe I should be talking about lipstick or chapstick or blush or something else that Emily needs. You know what I mean? It just gets easier. Everything gets easier. And the second guessing goes away. So yes, of course, there's all of these things that we're told over and over and over and over about why having our ideal customer, our target customer, our customer avatar clearly defined is great. But all of these years, it was not the things that people were telling me was going to make, I was going to make more money. I was going to get more engaged people. I was going to bring people closer to me. I was going to repel the people I didn't want to work with. None of that motivated me, oddly enough, and maybe someone else is out there just like me. None of that motivated me to actually narrow down the customer. What motivated me and what got me sold onto creating this target customer profile, a very clearly well-defined one, was how simple it made everything behind the scenes in my business. How much overthinking wasn't happening anymore. So if you're the kind of person that has heard over and over and over and over and been preached to over and over and over and over and over, why having a target customer clearly defined is important, and you've never really bought into it, you've never really done it, you just maybe need to reframe what it's going to help you with in your business. And if you're like me, it's the overthinking thing.